All right, Sagittarius, for the last couple of years, you've been in a holding pattern, waiting, postponing. Well, in 2026, that is officially over. This is your explainer for the year of no excuses. Let's get into it.
Oof, does that one hit a little close to home? For so many of you, this has been the nagging feeling of 2024 and 2025. You know, that sense that you know exactly what the next move is, but the energy, the timing, the cosmic push just wasn't there. Well, in 2026, the universe officially stops asking you if you're ready. The doors are just going to start flying open, and the pressure's on to actually walk through them. Procrastination? Yeah, that's just not going to fly anymore. So, we're calling 2026 the year of no excuses. But don't worry, it's not a year of constant struggle. It's more like a story told in two very different parts. It's a year of two distinct halves. Okay, so here's the central dynamic you've got to get your head around for the whole year. Imagine you're sailing a ship. You've got this powerful wind at your back. That's Saturn and Neptune, giving you structure and vision. But at the exact same time, you have this gust of wind hitting you right in the face. That's Uranus, bringing challenges through other people. Your whole job this year is to use that tailwind to navigate the headwind. And look at this. This is the proof. This chart shows the big, slow-moving planets, and 3 out of 4 are squarely on your team. You've got Neptune and Saturn moving into Aries, creating a beautiful, supportive trine. Pluto is still in a helpful position. It's literally just one planet, Uranus, that's stirring the pot. The cosmic deck is seriously stacked in your favor. So let's break down the first half of the year. We're calling this Act 1, Forging the Key. Now, this is not the time to launch the big thing. This is your time for deep, necessary, and let's be honest, sometimes frustrating prep work. The main astrological weather for these first 6 months is something called a Jupiter quincunx. What on earth does that mean? Honestly, think of it as cosmic friction. It's this awkward, annoying energy that forces you to look at all the little things in your life that are just a bit off. You know, the stuff you've been putting on the back burner? Well, you can't move forward until you finally clean out that closet. So let's map this out. These are your key dates for Act 1. January 26th, Neptune arrives to give your dreams some real substance. February 14th, Saturn comes in to give you the discipline to build. Then, April 26th, boom, Uranus arrives to shake up your relationships. But every single one of these dates is building towards the most important day of the year, June 30th. So what's this mean for your job? Well, from January to March, you're in planning mode. Reassess your path, build the foundation. But here's a huge heads up. That window from late February to late March, that is a Mercury retrograde. Seriously, do not sign any major contracts or launch anything new then. Just wait. April is your moment to start putting those carefully laid plans into motion. And then we get here, June 30th. Circle this date, underline it, star it. This is the pivot point for your entire year. This is the day your ruling planet Jupiter finally gets out of that awkward, sticky energy and moves into a sign that lights you up. On this day, the whole game changes. And that brings us right into Act 2, Unlocking the Door. The second half of the year. The energy is going to shift big time. All that preparation from the first half is done. The key has been forged. Now it's go time. So remember all that friction from the first half of the year? Get ready for the exact opposite. The energy signature now is a Jupiter trine. And that means flow. It means opportunity. It's luck. It's expansion. It is the universe giving you a massive, resounding green light. And just when you think it can't get any better, it does. In September, Mars jumps in to team up with Jupiter. You get a double blast of fire energy aimed right at you. This is your absolute peak moment for taking action. You've got twice the power. You gotta use it. So your career strategy completely flips. From July to September, your job is to say yes to the big moves, the new job, that scary project, the big launch. Now, a quick heads up, right around the end of June into July, some old family and money patterns might pop up. Just beware. But September, that is your month to go on offense. Then from October to the end of the year, you just consolidate your wins and finish strong. Okay, so things are sounding pretty amazing, right? A lot of support. But we have to talk about the elephant in the room. Or maybe the uninvited guest. We have got to tackle this Uranus opposition. And here's the thing. It's not here to ruin your year. It's here because it's a necessary catalyst for your growth.
To really understand this, I want you to ask yourself one simple question. Who is your mirror? I mean, who in your life right now is reflecting back to you the parts of yourself you'd really rather not look at? Get a clear picture of that person in your head, because they are about to become a major character in your story. Because here is the secret to an opposition. The change it demands doesn't feel like it's coming from inside you. It feels external. It's going to come from a partner, a competitor, a loved one, someone sitting right across the table from you. And they are going to push your buttons and force you to evolve. And we can see exactly where that push is coming from. In your love life, watch out around April and May, when Venus moves through Gemini and lights that fuse. In your career, it's going to be late June and July, when Mars does the same thing. You'll feel it from competitors or even partners. The goal isn't to fight it, it's to adapt. Okay, let's pull all this together into a final practical blueprint. How do you manage your actual physical energy through all this? And how do you close out this massive year with intention? Your health strategy has to follow the rhythm of the year. So, step 1, January to March. Get your routines dialed in. Less coffee, more sleep. Build a solid foundation. Step 2, April to June. When that Uranus energy hits, your nervous system is going to be buzzing. You have to move your body. Burn off that anxious energy. And step 3, for the whole second half of the year, regenerate. As all those amazing opportunities come flooding in, you have to remember that rest is a form of productivity. Don't burn out. Which brings us to our final key date, December 9th. This is the new moon in your own sign, Sagittarius. This is your personal New Year's Day. This is so much more than just another day on the calendar. This is your moment for a powerful closing ritual. After everything you've navigated, you get to consciously plant the seed for what you want to grow next. So write it down, say it out loud, set your course for 2027. So what's the big takeaway from all this? 2026 is the year the waiting finally ends. It's a simple structure, 6 months to get ready, 6 months to go for it. And the most important rule of all, don't run from the challenges that other people bring you. They are the key to your biggest growth. You have to let them change you. And really, that's what it all comes down to. You have the map, you know the key moments. For the first time in a long time, all the excuses are gone. So the only real question left is, what are you going to build?